I just heard the craziest news. Mom told me that you got a boyfriend. Is she just messing with me, or is it true? Knowing you, it's hard to believe you got a boyfriend. That's why I thought I'd ask you.
That certainly came out of nowhere. I don't know why you'd care so much about this. But you heard right. He asked to go out with me, and I said yes.
No way! Not only did you get a boyfriend, he asked you?
Can you stop acting so surprised? It's not like I'm undateable just because I didn't date much in the past.
But this is your first boyfriend! Do you even know how many people had their first one by now? With how old you were getting without a boyfriend to your name, I was thinking it was impossible for you. And from what Mom told me about him, he's younger than you. How'd you manage that?
You're acting like I'm in my 40s. I'm only 25 years old, and he's only a year younger than me.
But you know what that means, right? It means that he's the same age as me.
Now that you mention it, it would make him that old. Not sure why that's important, though.
You've gotta let me meet him. There's so much I want to ask him.
Yeah, no thanks. I'd rather not do that.
But why not? What's the problem with letting your family meet your boyfriend?
First of all, we haven't been dating for more than a month. I'm not set on him or anything. Secondly, I know what you're up to. You're trying to see if he's your type.
My type? I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you, Abigail. I know how you're obsessed with having the perfect boyfriend. You don't respect boundaries either. You'd go as far as using your friends to steal their boyfriends. Even if you already had a boyfriend, you'd drop him at the drop of a hat if you saw someone else you were interested in.
You know it isn't that simple. I'm just trying to find the right guy for me.
Sorry, but I think most people don't have to resort to sabotaging their friends just to get what they want.
What's wrong with me trying to get what I want? Don't get mad just because I won't settle for just any guy.
I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. I thought you were better than that.
Oh, give me a break. I don't need to hear this.
Don't worry, I'm almost done talking with you. Just let me make something clear. I'm not going to let you meet my boyfriend unless you stop what you're doing. I don't need your drama in my life.
If you're not going to let me meet him, at least send me a picture.
That's not happening. Anyway, I'm going to go now. See ya.
You have to let me meet him sometime, Rebecca. It's only a matter of time. Oh, Rebecca! You'll never guess what's going on today. You know how I'm going to my high school reunion? There's going to be this guy there I think you'd know.
I don't know who I'd know that would be at your high school reunion. Most of my friends are my age or older.
But you're forgetting about someone in particular. Someone important to you. I knew that I had to meet him. I have so many questions on what he was like. And after I meet him, I might even make him mine. I'll have to see what I think of him first, though.
Who are you talking about? And whatever happened to your current boyfriend? Didn't you tell me a few weeks ago that you finally found the perfect guy?
Oh, him? He was never good enough for me. I broke up with him a week ago.
Really? Even after bragging to me on how he was the ideal man and you were going to marry him?
I said that? I don't really even remember thinking that.
Look, Abigail, you've got to get your act together. You can't just get boyfriends only to dump them by the end of the month. You're going to get to a point where you wish you hadn't been so reckless.
Sorry, but I don't need advice from the girl who's only had one boyfriend up to now.
It doesn't matter how many boyfriends I've had. The point of having a boyfriend is to try to find someone to marry. My boyfriend proposed to me a few weeks ago. I never needed 30 boyfriends to find the one for me.
What? You got your boyfriend to propose?
Yes, and I said I'd marry him. I couldn't be more happy.
But how could this happen? I'm the one who's been putting all the effort into finding the right one for me. All you've done is stay with the same guy you've always been with. I don't know why he didn't break up with you. How does girl like me lose to someone like you?
Marriage isn't a race, Abigail. I didn't even know you wanted to get married. Not when you've had more boyfriends than I can even count. I thought you were just in it for the fun.
I'm not dumping guys because I don't want to get married. It's because they can't meet my standards.
Knowing you, your standards are nothing short of absurd. You'll never get married if you don't start being more realistic.
I told you already I don't want your advice. I know what I'm doing, so stop telling me what to do.
Fine. It's your life. You can do what you want. But what were you even messaging me about in the first place? What's going to happen at the reunion?
It doesn't matter anymore. You'll figure it out soon enough anyways. I've got to get ready for the reunion. I don't have time for this. How are you feeling, Rebecca? I'll have you know that yesterday was the best night of my life.
You must have been up to something. I got a call from Mom asking if she knew where you were. Where were you all night? You really freaked Mom out when she called you and you wouldn't respond. Why didn't you at least message her where you were? You couldn't have been that busy.
Whatever. I'm fine, so there's not an issue.
That's not the problem here. The issue is that you left home and didn't come back until like 5 in the morning.
I was just having fun. Mom should have known that I was okay.
You really don't learn from your mistakes, do you?
Stop nitpicking me! You're being really annoying right now. I'm not here to listen to your advice. I'm here to tell you how last night went. I think you'll be really interested in what happened.
And what makes you think that?
You know your fiancé? Well, just like I thought, he was at the reunion. And after talking with him, I convinced him to ditch you and start going out with me. It was a piece of cake, too. Who would have thought I'd convince the love of your life to give up on you after one evening?
You're telling me that you saw my fiancé at your reunion and that you got him to be your boyfriend? Yeah, I don't know what happened last night, but I know for a fact that that didn't happen. My fiancé didn't even go to your high school. There's no way he'd be there.
No, I know that you're lying. I know it's hard to believe, but it's the truth. Kyle is going to be my boyfriend now. I'm sure you don't mind, though. I thought it would be harder, but when Mom told me about him, she gave me his name. And I remembered a guy named Kyle when I was in high school. I knew it had to be him. And when I arrived at the reunion, I saw him there. He was even better than I remembered. To think that you were dating someone so out of your league. How'd you get a guy like him to propose to you? Well, not that it matters anymore. He's going to dump you now that he has me.
So that's what you wanted to tell me about.
It's only been one night, but I know that he's the guy for me. I've been waiting to date a guy like this for years. It won't be long until he proposes to me instead. Don't worry, I'll let you know when that happens. I want you to have a front row seat at my wedding. You have to be there to see that.
I'm sure it will be a great wedding. Make sure to send me an invite.
You're sure acting all calm and collected for losing your fiancé. What's the matter? Is this too big of a shock that you can't even think clearly anymore? Tell me, what's it feel like to lose your fiancé to your sister after only one night? It's too bad for you. Kyle was your only chance of marriage. It'd be a miracle if you ever got another boyfriend. No hard feelings, though, all right? I won his heart fair and square, so don't think you can change his mind.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I have no idea who you're talking about.
I'm talking about Kyle. And I know that you know Kyle. So stop pretending that everything is okay. I bet you're probably crying into your pillow right now.
I really don't know who Kyle is. So if you're wondering how I'm feeling, I'm doing just fine.
If you don't want to admit that you lost, that's fine. I'll have plenty of fun when I see you at our wedding.
That's pretty bold of you to think you'll marry this Kyle guy when you've never even been proposed to before. What makes you think you'll tie the knot with him when you've tossed away who knows how many men?
Because he's everything I want in a boyfriend. I know things will work out for us.
Good luck with that, then. I really don't care what happens with you and him.
If you say so. But it's only a matter of time before you have to admit that you lost. Get ready for Kyle to ditch you. He doesn't need you anymore. Okay, Rebecca, you're really being ridiculous now. I would have thought for sure you'd accept the truth by now, but now you're just being stubborn. How long is it going to take until you realize that you're wasting your time? Kyle is mine.
Wow. Are you still dating Kyle? What a surprise.
That's my line. What do you think you're doing? I was talking with Mom the other day, and she said you were still planning to marry Kyle. Did I not make myself clear last time we talked? Kyle is mine now. Even if he does end up marrying you, you have to know that he really loves me. He probably just wants to use you for your job. Don't you get that?
You're the one I don't get, Abigail. How are you still with Kyle after all this time? Didn't you find one fault in this Kyle guy and drop him like a bad date? Why are you still with him?
Because he's finally the right guy for me to marry. That's why I'm telling you to back off. That's why I don't want you to waste Kyle's time and get married to him. He doesn't love you, Rebecca. I don't know why you still can't understand that. Are you in denial or something? And to be honest, Kyle isn't the perfect guy. But I want to marry him for the benefits. I still have a few guys I like to play with when I'm looking for a little bit of fun.
I knew you had to be doing something like that. You're insatiable. You know that?
I'm not going to waste my life being with one guy. Life is too short to do that. And there's something else you need to know about Kyle. I know you'll back off if you know this.
And what might that be?
I'm pregnant with his kid. So I want you to break up with him already.
You're going to be a mom? Since when did you ever want kids?
I didn't want to go this far, but I had to do something to make you back off. And since Kyle is too stupid to do the right thing and throw you away, you forced my hand. I'm not going to let my loser sister get married before I do. I'm better than you in every way. And I'm definitely not letting you get married to a man like Kyle. Not when you're out of his league. So take a hint already and get lost.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not interested in any man that would go out with you. You can have this Kyle guy all to yourself. But can you confirm something for me first? Just how old is this Kyle guy?
How do you not know the own age of your own fiancé? Don't you remember telling me that he was the same age as me?
So he's the same age as you? Then that confirms it. My fiancé is 8 years older than me, Abigail. He's nowhere near your age.
Huh? But when Mom told me a while ago you were dating Kyle, you said he was a year younger than you.
His name was Lyle, not Kyle. And I broke up with him after a few months. I met my fiancé at work about 8 months ago. We've been seriously dating for about half a year now. So I have no idea who this Kyle guy is. What made you think he was dating me still anyway?
Because he told me that he knew you when I met him at the reunion. I asked all about you two.
Sorry, but either he's lying to you or he was dating someone with the same name. But knowing you, it must be the first option. I can't imagine you dating someone who isn't as terrible as you are. And why did you want to date a man that would ditch me after one night? What made you want a guy like that?
He said that he loved me. He said that he never met a girl as lovely as me.
Wait a second. There actually is a Kyle that I know, Abigail. Does his name happen to be Nelson?
So you do know who Kyle is?
Barely. I heard from our cousin Parker about this guy that was at his school. He went to the same reunion that you did a few months ago. He told me all about this scumbag of a guy who'd tell girls anything just to sleep with them. Then after having his fun, he'd ditch them and find someone else to take advantage of. And while I didn't remember his name, that line you said refreshed my memory. That line is the exact line he's used on so many girls. Parker told me the same line word for word.
So the guy that I'm with right now is planning to get rid of me?
How fitting! It looks like after all your years of using guys, you're finally getting your karma. It's about time, if you ask me. You've played with so many people's hearts by now that you deserve this.
But I thought he cared about me! He was the guy that I finally wanted to marry! How could he ruin all of that? He was supposed to be loyal to me!
Didn't you say you were cheating on him as well? What makes you think you're the victim here?
I'm going to have his kid! He can't just get rid of me after we're going to have a family!
Does he even know that you're pregnant yet? Or did you not tell him?
I wanted to tell him after I was done bragging to you.
I thought you hadn't. A guy like him isn't going to stick around the second he figures that out. He'll be gone before you can even beg him to stay. He's not going to tie himself down for a girl like you. Anyways, I think I've had enough listening to all of your relationship drama. I've got to get back to planning things for my wedding. Don't expect a wedding invitation from me, though. I don't want anything to do with you. Especially not after you tried taking my fiancé just because you were interested. What kind of sister does that?
But I need your help, sis! I don't know what I'm going to do now that I'm pregnant. I was so set on marrying him that I didn't think this would be a problem. I don't want to be a mom. I only did all of this to try to get you to stay away.
Well, congratulations. You're getting exactly what you wanted. You won't be hearing from me ever again. So enjoy the last moments you get to spend with Kyle before he finds out you're pregnant. It's only a matter of time before he leaves you. It serves you right after the way you've treated your past boyfriends. I can't think of a better punishment for you. Anyhow, good talk, Abigail. Good luck raising a kid all on your own.
You can't abandon me, Rebecca! Not when I need your help! I don't know what to do anymore! I was supposed to be in control! So please, please don't ignore me!
Abigail really didn't want Kyle to leave her, even though she was cheating on him with other guys. She was so desperate to keep him around that she hid the pregnancy from him until he eventually found out. It's not like you can hide something like that forever. And just like I thought, the moment he knew, he was gone. Kyle just disappeared one day and never responded to Abigail's calls. It's like he never existed. And since Abigail hid the pregnancy for so long, she couldn't even get an abortion. She ended up giving the child to foster parents so she didn't have to take care of him. And ever since then, I don't think she's even had one boyfriend. The whole experience must have been so influential on her that it shook Abigail to her core. I don't know if she's ever going to date again after the trouble she got herself into. Which is probably for the best. She's hurt enough men with her self-centered behavior. It's about time she got the karma for all the people she's hurt.